Yes. I'm my knees, man.
What's going on, guys? Thomas here with the Hunting Junkies. We're sitting back here at the cabin, just hanging out, kind of talking about stories and admiring the wall, and figured we'd pull a couple bucks down. This is my first buck that I shot. It was November 12th when I shot him. It's kind of a unique story that led up to the kill on this deer, and is definitely by far my most memorable hunt I'll probably ever have. I actually doubled up with Cory that same day, but we'll get to that. So kind of starting a week before this, it's probably November the 1st or 2nd. I'm hunting a different spot back home, and in the meantime, my grandpa wasn't doing so well. He was in and out of the hospital, and he actually went into hospice the week of November, I think it was the 4th, and you know, things were rough. We were all kind of taking this pretty hard, and he was an amazing man. We miss him dearly. Just all around amazing guy, and blessed to have the connection I had with my grandpa. But anyway, so November 8th, we'll start there. That was the day my grandpa had passed, and several days before that, probably close to a week before that, I had a real nice encounter with a nice 8-pointer at one of our local spots. I'd been into hunting a couple years now, so this was my actually first real encounter with a nice deer. It's just real beautiful 8-pointer, and he came in about 8 yards right to the bottom of my stand, and I absolutely whiffed and shot under him. Don't know what happened. I know I was shaking like a leaf, and he had me tore up when he was coming in. So yeah, that happened a couple days before my grandpa had actually passed on the 8th, and that happened, and we all took that very hard, and it was just a day you don't want to experience. But the day before my grandpa passed, while he was in hospice, he was actually unresponsive at the time, and we're sitting there kind of just talking to him, and you know, I told him, I was like, Grandpa, now you got to be with me out in the woods, and you got to push a nice buck my way, a nice big buck, and just help me out there. And he had actually laughed, and he had grinned, and everybody in the room was kind of shocked, and they're like, Thomas, did you see that? He reacted to you. And that was something that that shocked me, and it was the best feeling to see that smile and that chuckle again from him. One more time. And he had passed the next day, so that following weekend, all I wanted to do was go out in the tree stand and, you know, be by myself and just be out in nature, just quiet, peaceful, and just kind of let my mind go, and, you know, talk to Grandpa up in the woods, and just get away for a little bit. So we get out to the cabin that weekend. It's the first time out hunting after my grandpa had passed. And we wake up Saturday morning. I had not told the guys that I had that encounter with the 8-pointer because I'd missed, and you know, you don't want to admit that you'd missed a buck. So me being me, I didn't tell them. But that morning, I was just sitting at the table eating breakfast. I was like, I gotta tell them. I can't go out to the woods without telling them, because that's gonna be bad luck on me. So I'm sitting there, and Cory, Joe, I gotta tell you guys something. I missed a buck last week. Whoa, what? You missed? You didn't tell us? Just giving me a hard time, all in good fun, and got that off my chest. So we go out, and it's not even 45 minutes into daylight, and we get a text, and Cory smoked a buck.
So how jacked up were you? Oh, God.
I was shaking, man.
How long did you hear him before you shot?
I heard him walking on the hill. I kind of got ready, got my bow, and I got a glimpse of him, like maybe right up here, because there's a little hole that you can see.
So you knew it was a buck at that point?
Yeah, I saw his rack, I saw what, and I still found my arrow.
Oh, this is awesome. Oh, man, he's nice.
It's not bad.
Man, look, he's been rubbing.
Oh, he has been.
He's got it tore up.
Yeah.
Sweet. Congratulations. So where'd you hit him on? Yeah.
I mean, I just came, I think, just down into him.
You had to get a harder long easy.
Yeah, I mean, I had no other choice. I didn't want to shoot him quartering towards me, but it was that or he was gone.
I'm all jacked up and I'm texting him, all right, let's get down, let's go find this buck and get him back to the cabin. And they told me, no, you're gonna stay in the stand, see if anything comes by. And I'd wanted to get down so bad, but they would not. They weren't letting me get down. So I was out in the tree stand. I stayed out there. They ran out to Walmart, got ice to put in the cavity of Cory's deer, and they had come back out, met me in the food plot. I headed to the creek stand, which was the one time that I actually made a decision on my own without reference from other people, because I can't make a decision where to hunt to save my life. So we rattle again, and I pick up my bleak can, hit the bleak can, and this buck's coming, and we know he's coming towards us. He was coming from the food plot towards us. He crests the hill, and I'll never forget that sun hitting the back of him and his breath. He was panting real hard. He was looking for doe. So he sat there for about 40 seconds, what felt like 5 minutes. He was looking to go left or right. Had he gone left, it would not have given me a shot at this deer. I am just beside myself. My heart is out of control. I could hear it out of my mouth. I thought I was going to ruin this opportunity if I did anything.
Yeah, oh, this one's for your grandpa. God.
We did
Bull
it,
came through.
Did you see how big he was?
That's my face. Oh my god, dude, he's down right there too. Where'd you hit him? I wasn't looking. I was looking at the camera.
Double lungs.
Did
right
you?
above the shoulder?
Oh,
I'm texting him.
I can't even believe that just happened.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
It was an amazing day. He turned to the right, headed straight into my shooting lane about 18 yards, and I just absolutely drilled him. Ran 40, 50 yards, piled up, and we were just jacked up. We were going crazy in the woods.
We just rattled and called. I don't even know what he is. Is he a 10? I think he looks like he's an 8 or a 10. Just rattled in him, man. I'm too amped up to even talk. We rattled him and could hear my freaking heart pounding out of my chest. This is my first buck. Rough start to the season. Missed a buck the other day. My grandfather just passed away last week. Been talking to him in the stand all week, and he did it. He brought him in for me. He fucking smoked him.
Yes, dude.
On my knees, man.
Dude, it's 3 o'clock.
So we got down and we tracked him, and it was just picture perfect day.
You ready? Let's do this. Let's go, baby. Let's go. What we like to see.
Oh my goodness, Thomas. Look at him, dude. Dude, he's the one from the fruit plot.
Yeah,
That's what he... Dude, you did it, man.
dude. Look at this sun.
Thomas, he's a pig.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god. My god. He is a fuck.
Oh my god.
This feels unreal right now. Insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm speechless. Dude, Grandpa put it out.
Grandpa did it.
Talked to him before I went in the tree stand, and
He did it.
he did it. He got me one. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Look at its neck. Joe is gonna be
Dude,
ecstatic.
he's gonna lose it, man. Oh my god, man.
I cannot believe it.
You made a great shot too. Look. Top of the line. Look at that, dude. You did it, dude. You did it.
Oh my god, thank you, Grandpa.
It's kind of crazy because the first picture that Cory took of me and my buck is just this ray of light literally shining over me, and I mean, it just screamed that my grandpa was looking over me right there and truly sent this buck my way like I asked him to.
Here he is. 9-pointer.
What happened?
So, got in. It's only what time is it now? 3:45?
Yeah.
Maybe. 3:45. We get in the stand over here about 2 o'clock, I'd say. Rattled once. Didn't hear anything. Hit the bleed can a few times. We noticed a ton of scrapes, ton of rubs. Came in pretty hot, and he was over 3 ridges. Pretty treacherous over there. So I couldn't tell which way he was going, where he was coming from. And then we grunted twice, heard some movement, and we hit the bleed can, and that's where he really picked up. Looks like he just got done rubbing a tree. Hit the bleed can again. We saw him, and with the sun coming on him, I thought it was just a spike.
I couldn't see, it was just the main, I don't know what it was, the G2 that hit it, so I thought it was just a spike. We hit the bleed count one more time and he came over the final ridge, came up to our right and he was looking to the right. I didn't think he was going to come into the lane we had over there, and I think Grandpa pushed him up there to go the way we wanted him to, and 22 yards out, double lung, pass through, here he is. First buck, couldn't be happier. I mean, it was a rough start. We did it. Got it all on film all this time. Last season, hardly saw bucks. This year I seen a ton of bucks. And had a rough season, missed one, missed a few doe, and Grandpa passed away last week. But talked to him, told him to bring him out to me, and here we are now with a freaking stud. Couldn't be happier. Now we gotta go break it to Joe, who's sitting in a tree stand still. 3 p.m. It's one of those days that people dream about. You double up with your best friend, you're out there with your best buddy and your father-in-law, and it was just an all-around amazing story to an amazing day, and such high spirits after a week of lows, and it just really turned around the atmosphere, and I just couldn't thank my grandpa enough for pushing that deer to me, and here he is now, and just a heck of a first deer. And I tell you what, I'll take one of these deer every year, and I just couldn't be happier with the way it turned out and the series of events that unfolded, and it's going to be one that I'll remember for the rest of my life.